See that giant frozen monster standing at the end of that cave, and see Rocky hiding behind a rock, shaking like a leaf. Yep, that's me, Frogo, the genius leader who thought our village was finally safe, and in about 10 seconds, I'm either going to save my entire tribe, or become dinner for the biggest monster we've ever seen. But to understand how we got here, we need to go back 3 days. Everything started after the rainy season ended. The village was thriving. Our mammoth bone shelters were standing strong. Everyone was happy. Everyone was safe, or so we thought. One morning, a hunter disappeared. The next day, another villager vanished. Then another. No screams, no signs of a struggle, nothing. Only enormous footprints left in the mud. The tribe panicked. Some blamed cave spirits. Others blamed cursed dinosaurs. But I knew there had to be an explanation, so I formed an investigation team. Me, Rocky, and Fang the Wise Turtle. Rocky was excited. A little too excited. He spent the entire journey pretending to be a fierce predator. Unfortunately, he kept tripping over roots, falling into bushes, and accidentally scaring himself. By sunset, we found the footprints. They led toward a place no one dared visit. The Forbidden Chasm, a giant crack in the earth, dark, silent, and terrifying. At the bottom, we found a cave, a massive cave. The footprints disappeared inside. Rocky immediately suggested going home. For once, I agreed with him, but we couldn't abandon our tribe, so we lit our torches and entered. The deeper we walked, the colder it became. The walls were covered in strange blue crystals. A strange humming sound echoed through the darkness. Then we found something shocking. The missing villagers. They were trapped inside giant blocks of glowing ice, frozen but alive. Before we could help them, a roar exploded through the cave. The ground shook. Dust fell from the ceiling. Then something enormous stepped into the torchlight. Rocky screamed. Fang dropped his tea bowl. My heart nearly stopped. It was Momo, the savage king. But something was horribly wrong. His body was covered in glowing blue ice armor. His eyes glowed bright red. Blue energy pulsed beneath the frozen surface. He looked less like a dinosaur and more like a monster. Ice-Momo roared, then charged. We ran. The monster smashed through crystal pillars, destroyed giant rocks, and chased us deeper into the cave. I threw a spear. It shattered. Rocky threw a spear. It bounced off his face. Fang threw a spear. He accidentally threw the torch instead. Nothing worked. We were trapped. Ice-Momo slammed his tail into the cave entrance. Boom! The exit collapsed. We were sealed inside. Rocky lost his courage. Fang looked worried, and for the first time, I had no plan. Ice-Momo advanced slowly. Step, step, step. Closer, closer, closer. Then Fang noticed something. A river of glowing lava flowed beneath the cave floor. The ice protects him, Fang whispered. But the earth can break it. That's when inspiration struck. I gathered giant vines, massive rocks, broken crystal pillars, and built the biggest slingshot in Stone Age history. Meanwhile, Rocky distracted Ice-Momo. And by distracted, I mean he accidentally fell down a hill. The monster chased him anyway. Rocky screamed all the way. The giant slingshot was ready, but we needed ammunition. Something powerful, something heavy, something explosive. Then I saw it. A glowing crystal the size of a mammoth. Perfect. Rocky jumped, grabbed the crystal, and ran straight toward us. Ice-Momo was right behind him. Closer, closer, closer. Now! We loaded the crystal, pulled the vines, and fired. BOOM! The crystal blasted into Ice-Momo's chest. A massive wave of heat erupted through the cave. The frozen armor cracked, then shattered. Chunks of glowing ice exploded everywhere. The red glow vanished. The blue energy disappeared, and Momo collapsed. Silence filled the cave. Slowly, the giant dinosaur opened his eyes. Normal eyes, confused eyes. He looked around, then sneezed. The monster was gone. Momo wasn't evil. He had been trapped inside the frozen crystals, controlled by their strange energy. Together, we freed the villagers, escaped the cave, and returned home as heroes. The entire tribe celebrated. Music, food, dancing. For the first time in days, everyone felt safe again. I stood proudly in the center of the village, watching everyone smile, watching the sunset. Then, something moved, far above us, on the highest cliff. A shadow. A giant shadow. I looked closer and froze. Standing on the mountain was Momo. The real Momo, not the one from the cave. This one was even bigger, even scarier, and he wasn't alone. Dozens of glowing red eyes appeared behind him in the darkness. T, the giant predator, slowly smiled. Then a deep voice echoed across the valley. The hunt begins tonight. The entire village fell silent, and I realized our real nightmare had only just begun, to be continued